In the annals of history, few figures stand out with the same philosophical brilliance and pragmatic wisdom as Marcus Aurelius, the Roman emperor. His enduring work, Meditations, remains a testament not only to his own life, but also to the timeless principles of Stoic philosophy. In his teachings, we find a rich tapestry of insights that remain as relevant today as they were nearly 2 millennia ago. Here we discover enduring wisdom from an emperor, wisdom that transcends time and guides us in our modern lives. Marcus Aurelius was not just an emperor, he was a philosopher at heart, a Stoic who not only pondered deep philosophical questions, but also put these thoughts into practice in the realm of his vast empire. Unlike many philosophers whose ideas float in realms of abstraction, Marcus's teachings were grounded in the practicalities of life, in the challenges of leadership, and in the complexities of human nature. His words were not mere reflections. They were tools, wielded in the daily administration of a vast and diverse empire and in navigating the intricate pathways of his inner life. At the core of his teachings lies the concept of virtue, which for Marcus was the highest good. But his notion of virtue was not an abstract ideal. It was a practical guide for living. Virtue, in the Stoic sense, encompasses wisdom, justice, courage, and temperance. It's about living in harmony with nature, making rational and moral choices, and maintaining a balance between the different aspects of one's life. In today's world, where we are often confronted with ethical dilemmas and challenges to our integrity, Marcus's emphasis on virtue serves as a beacon, guiding us towards ethical and principled living. Another cornerstone of Marcus's philosophy is accepting what we cannot control and focusing on what we can. This principle is especially poignant in our current age, where change is rapid and often unpredictable. Marcus wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." In a world that is increasingly complex and interconnected, where events often unfold beyond our control, this teaching urges us to focus on our inner responses, to cultivate resilience, and to find peace in the midst of chaos. Marcus Aurelius also teaches us about the impermanence of life and the importance of living in the present. He reminds us that life is fleeting, that fame and fortune are transient, and that the only moment we truly have is the present. In a culture often obsessed with the pursuit of material success and future goals, this aspect of his philosophy invites us to reevaluate our priorities, to find joy in the present, and to cherish the transient beauty of life. Moreover, Marcus's reflections on human nature are profoundly insightful. He recognized the interconnectedness of all people, the idea that we are part of a larger whole, and that our actions have implications beyond our immediate self. This sense of shared humanity is particularly relevant in today's globalized world. It calls us to empathy, to a recognition of our common struggles and aspirations, and to a commitment to the greater good. In reflecting on the teachings of Marcus Aurelius, we are not merely revisiting historical texts. We are engaging with ideas that have the power to transform our understanding of life, leadership, and our place in the world. His wisdom is not locked in the past. It is a living, breathing philosophy that continues to resonate, to challenge, and to inspire. As we embark on this journey through his teachings, we open ourselves to the lessons of an emperor, lessons that have endured the test of time and that continue to light our way in an ever-changing world. As we delve deeper into the emperor's wisdom, we encounter the Stoic practice of reflection and self-examination, a cornerstone of Marcus Aurelius's daily routine. This practice is not just an exercise in thought, but a profound journey into the self. Marcus wrote extensively about the importance of examining one's thoughts, actions, and motivations. He believed that self-awareness was key to living a virtuous life. In our era, where distractions are rampant and introspection often takes a backseat, this aspect of Stoicism is particularly relevant. It encourages us to pause, to look within, and to align our actions with our deepest values. The practice of journaling, as Marcus did, can be a powerful tool in this journey, offering us a mirror to our inner world and helping us navigate the complexities of modern life with greater clarity and purpose. Another significant aspect of Marcus' teachings is his approach to hardship and suffering. Unlike the often espoused modern ethos of relentless positivity, Marcus Aurelius advocated for a realistic yet resilient approach to life's difficulties. He famously stated, "The obstacle on the path becomes the path." This perspective transforms challenges from being impediments to becoming opportunities for growth and learning. In a world that often feels tumultuous and uncertain, this Stoic principle provides a framework for turning adversity into advantage, for finding strength in the struggle, and for embracing life's trials as pathways to character development and personal evolution. Marcus Aurelius also stressed the importance of duty and service. As an emperor, he was constantly faced with decisions that affected the lives of many. His Stoic philosophy guided him to act not out of personal desire or ambition, but from a sense of duty towards the greater good. In today's society, where individualism often overshadows collective well-being, Marcus's emphasis on duty and service to others offers a refreshing counterpoint. It calls us to consider the impact of our actions on others, to act with integrity and responsibility, and to contribute to the betterment of our communities and society at large. Furthermore, Aurelius's thoughts on the interconnectedness of all things in the universe, what the Stoics call sympathies, resonate deeply in our interconnected global society. He believed that all things are part of a larger whole, and that we must live in harmony with this greater order. This view fosters a sense of global citizenship and environmental stewardship, urging us to consider how our actions affect not just ourselves, but the world around us. In an age of global challenges such as climate change, social inequality, and international conflicts, the Stoic ideal of living in harmony with the universe gains new significance, calling us to a life of balance, respect for nature, and empathy for our fellow beings. Marcus Aurelius's Stoicism teaches the virtue of humility. Despite being one of the most powerful men in the world, he constantly reminded himself of his own mortality and the transient nature of power and success. In a culture that often glorifies ego and personal achievement, this aspect of Stoicism invites us to reflect on our own humility, to recognize our limitations, and to appreciate the simple, fundamental truths of human existence. Marcus's life and writings remind us that true greatness lies not in dominion or accolades, but in wisdom, virtue, and the humble acceptance of our shared human condition. We have explored the Stoic practices of self-reflection, resilience in the face of adversity, the importance of duty and service, the interconnectedness of the universe, and the virtue of humility. These principles, exemplified in the life and teachings of Marcus Aurelius, offer us invaluable guidance in navigating the complexities of the contemporary world. As we move to the final part of our exploration, we will look at how these timeless teachings can be applied in our daily lives, providing practical wisdom for living with purpose, integrity, and inner peace. In our journey through the profound wisdom of Marcus Aurelius, we turn our focus to the practical application of these Stoic principles in our daily lives. This is where the timeless teachings of the Roman Emperor transcend historical boundaries and become directly relevant to our contemporary existence. It is one thing to understand Stoic philosophy intellectually. It is another to live it, to breathe it into our every action and thought. The first step in this practical application is the cultivation of an inner citadel, a concept Marcus Aurelius returned to frequently. This metaphorical fortress represents our inner strength, the core of our being that remains unshaken by external circumstances. In today's fast-paced and often volatile world, developing this inner citadel is more crucial than ever. It involves a steady practice of mindfulness, self-reflection, and emotional regulation. By regularly examining our thoughts and reactions, we can begin to respond to life's challenges with poise and equanimity, rather than being swept away by the tides of circumstance. We must embrace the Stoic ideal of living in accordance with nature, which includes accepting the flow of life and our place within it. Marcus Aurelius emphasized the importance of understanding the natural order of the universe and aligning oneself with it. In practical terms, this means recognizing and accepting the things we cannot change while working diligently on the things we can. It's about finding harmony between our personal desires and the greater good. between our individual actions and the natural world. This alignment brings a sense of peace and purpose as we learn to navigate life with a deeper understanding of our role in the grand scheme of things. Another key aspect of applying Marcus's teachings is in our interactions with others. Stoicism teaches us to approach relationships with empathy, understanding, and a sense of common humanity. In a world often divided by differences, Marcus Aurelius's call to see unity in all people is profoundly relevant. We are reminded to practice kindness, to be forgiving, and to view others not as adversaries, but as fellow travelers in the journey of life. This approach fosters a sense of community and connection, essential ingredients for a fulfilling and meaningful life. When applying Stoic philosophy, we are guided to confront life's adversities not as burdens, but as opportunities for growth. Marcus Aurelius saw every obstacle as a chance to practice virtue, strengthen character, and deepen understanding. This perspective transforms our approach to challenges, encouraging us to view them as catalysts for personal development. Whether it's a professional setback, a personal struggle, or a global crisis, the Stoic approach teaches us to find the silver lining, to grow from our experiences, and to emerge stronger and wiser. Lastly, the application of Stoicism in our lives calls for a commitment to continual growth and self-improvement. Marcus Aurelius was a lifelong learner, constantly seeking wisdom and understanding. This pursuit is not about attaining perfection, but about striving to be better today than we were yesterday. It's about setting high standards for ourselves, not out of a sense of self-importance, but out of a genuine desire to live a good, virtuous life. This commitment to personal growth and self-improvement is perhaps the most enduring lesson we can take from Marcus Aurelius. The wisdom of Marcus Aurelius is not confined to the pages of history. It is a living, breathing philosophy that offers practical guidance for our daily lives. By building our inner citadel, aligning ourselves with nature, fostering compassionate relationships, viewing challenges as opportunities, and committing to continual growth, we can embody the principles of Stoicism in the modern world. Marcus Aurelius' teachings provide a roadmap for living with integrity, resilience, and inner peace, guiding us toward a life that is not only well-lived but also deeply meaningful. Let us carry forward the Emperor's wisdom, applying these timeless principles in our own lives and inspiring others to do the same. In doing so, we honor the legacy of Marcus Aurelius and the enduring power of Stoic philosophy.